Hi, this is Sandeep Chopra. Welcome to my channel Astro by Sandeep Chopra. Today we will be talking about the 7th house in the horoscope. What does 7th house imply? What are the significations of 7th house? Which all planets are the significators related to 7th house? All this we will be talking about today. Stay tuned.
First and foremost, seventh house is the house of partnership. When we say partnership, it means any kind of partnership. So it could be a life partner. So seventh house is the house for marriage. Seventh house could also be for a business partnership. Not only that, if you are you can say very close to someone whom you just consider your partner, and you are sharing everything with that person, so that relationship, that intimate relationship is also seen from the seventh house. So seventh house becomes very important because it is the house of your marriage, your spouse, your partner. Now, let's talk about the marriage first, and then later on we can talk about the business thing also. So, as far as the marriage is concerned, which is, of course, the most important thing in everyone's life, we have to look at the seventh house. The significator of marriage is Venus. Now, you have to look at the planet sitting in the seventh house. If any malefic is sitting in the seventh house, it afflicts the seventh house, which means if you are not married, this particular planet can slightly delay your marriage, especially if the planet is Saturn. Saturn is known to delay marriage if it is either sitting in the seventh house or it is aspecting the seventh house. Now, if a malefic planet is not there, but it is aspecting the seventh house, then also it is a big affliction. Now, this kind of affliction for a married person, if the marriage has already happened and then dasha of a planet comes which is either sitting in the seventh house or aspecting the seventh house, and the planet is a malefic planet, then this would indicate some kind of marital issues in the life of the native. So if you have to look at the quality of married life, then also you have to see what is the status of the seventh house. Not only the status of the seventh house, you have to also see what is the status of the seventh lord. Where the seventh lord is sitting, with which planet seventh lord is sitting, where the seventh lord is sitting. So let us say seventh lord is sitting in the seventh house. That strengthens the seventh house. That is good for the seventh house, provided there is no affliction on the seventh. If seventh lord is aspecting the seventh house, then also it strengthens the seventh house, which is good for the marital life. However, if seventh house is, the seventh lord is sitting in a bad place. What are the bad places? It is the trick houses. So if seventh lord is sitting in the sixth house, eighth house, or 12th house, these three houses are known as trick houses. And if seventh lord is sitting in these houses, it is bad for the marital life. If you see these sixth house, 8th house, and 12th house, these are from the Lagna. But if you see 6th house, 8th house, and 12th house from 7th house itself, and the Lord is placed in these houses, that is also bad for the marital life. Now, 6th house from the 7th would be the 12th house from the Lagna, which is the house of losses. When we say that a house is 6th from the 7th house, that means this house would represent hurdles, or some kind of enmity which can create problems in the marital life. So it is 6th house from the 7th. Similarly, if you look at the 8th house from the 7th, that represents the longevity of the marriage. And if the 7th lord is sitting in the 8th house, that is also a bad promise. 7th lord sitting in the 12th from 7th, which is the 6th house from the Lagna. So from itself, if it is the 12th house, that is the house, that is the 6th house from the Lagna, that is the house which negates 7th house. That is why we say that 6th house is for divorce, because 6th house, you are aware that it is for legal matters. We discussed that in the last video. So 6th house is for the legal matters, and when the 7th lord is sitting in the 12th house from itself, which happens to be the 6th house from Lagna, that would mean that this person will go to the court to settle marital issues. So this is how we are looking at the marital life. Now the 7th house is also seen for the business. So if somebody asked, should I go for business or service? So there you have to look at the 6th house as well as 7th house, compare both the houses and see which one is more stronger. If 7th house is more stronger, then the person can go in for the business. But if 6th house is more strong, then the person should opt for service. 7th house denotes the relationship with the partner. In that sense, the intimacy in a marital life, that is also seen from the 7th house. At times, 7th house is also seen as a house of travel for your work, your business related travels. 7th house is 10th from the 10th house. The 10th house from the Lagna is for the profession, and this is 10th from 10th. Hence, by the concept of Bhavat Bhavam, the 7th house is also seen or considered as secondary house of profession. So we have to keep it in mind that 7th house is related with marriage, your marital partner or any other partner, whether it is a love relationship or a business relationship. So all partnership is seen from the 7th house. That's all about the 7th house. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please subscribe to it. If you are astrology lover, you must go through all the videos, as all these videos are tutorial videos for the purpose of teaching you astrology. I teach astrology in School of Occult Science. If interested, you can join us at School of Occult Science. Our website is schoolofoccultscience.com. My mobile number is 8920263942. You can WhatsApp me if you want to join us at school. Thank you so much. In our next video, we will be talking about the 8th house.